Hi, this is Nessa with Outdoor Education Adventures, bringing you another edition of Nature in Your Backyard. If you're lucky enough to have a plant in your backyard, there's a very good chance that you have a plant that has a particular bug, insect, that will associate itself with that plant. In this case, we're talking about this lovely little oak tree here. This is a very, very tiny baby oak tree. But even though it is a tiny baby oak tree, it has already begun playing host to a particular kind of wasp called a gall wasp. Different plants have relationships with different kinds of gall wasps, but they are fun to find. The galls for the wasp are really fun to go out and look for with kids. In oak trees, there are two different kinds of gall wasps. There's one that lays its eggs on the leaf of an oak tree, and there's one that lays its eggs on the branch of the oak tree. What it does then, the mother gall wasp, after she lays her eggs, she just goes away, and then the tree develops the nursery around the developing larva. That nursery is both a home and food for the larvae that develop inside this lovely little puffball. They don't really hurt the trees unless there's a really, really big infestation of them, and they just develop inside these puffballs. All right, so these puffballs are the nurseries of little tiny wasps. These wasps are so tiny, they're only about the size of a large fruit fly. They're very, very small. This one, as you can see, she laid her eggs on the leaf of the oak tree, and the resulting larva has already cracked out. That's why it has that smashed spot, but that may have actually been from a bird eating the larva, because when the larvae come out, they come out of very, very, very tiny holes. The holes that they come out of do not need to be very big because they are not very big animals. Now this one, I'm going to put this one down. This one doesn't look like anybody has come out of it yet, so I'm going to open it up and see if anybody's still in there. Now, I have had lots of kids, after I tell them that these are the nurseries for little wasps, they get so guilty. They feel so badly because so many people go along and smush them and crunch them. But I can tell you, usually there's nobody home. By the time they are on the ground and they are being smushed, they have almost always already left. Except in October. Yeah, nobody's home in this one. Everybody left. These are not very well studied. I cannot find any information on what this structure is, on why it builds the structure that it does, anything really much about it. I do know that the adults do not eat. Once they have gone through their full cycle of metamorphosis, they don't eat, they just lay eggs and then they pass away. But the larva will live inside its casing for several months and then break out. These, which I think tend to be really, really beautiful, not always, sometimes they just look like potatoes. When you crack them open after they've hit the ground, they're usually moldy inside because they're just decaying and breaking down. But they're still pretty cool. You can save them and not break them up, and they dry pretty well and make lovely pieces of decoration around your house if you like. For more information about plant galls and the organisms that cause them, please visit treesforlife.org. Thank you for watching this episode of Nature in Your Backyard from Outdoor Education Adventures. Outdoor Education Adventures is a nonprofit outdoor science program based in Yamhill County, Oregon. If you enjoy our programs, please support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel and by visiting our website at outdooredadventures.com. While you're there, we hope you'll consider making a small donation. Currently, we are fully funded by our supporters, so please show us your appreciation of the work we do by making a donation today. Thank you.